Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Anuradha Bhagwati, and I'm a former Marine Corps captain. I served for 5 years with many gay and lesbian Marines, both enlisted and officer. My best friend in the Marines was an incredible officer. She was also a lesbian. As a result, she wasn't allowed to live a normal life. While I could walk down the street holding the hand of my male partner, she could not do the same with her loved one for fear of being outed. Despite the enormous strains of living under the don't ask, don't tell policy, my friend enthusiastically volunteered to serve for a year in Iraq, knowing that because she was a lesbian, she wouldn't be able to easily correspond with her partner back home. A year after she returned home from Iraq, she was discharged under the don't ask, don't tell policy. What happened to my friend was unfair, wrong, and un-American. And yet her story is common, especially as it concerns women in the military. While women only make up 15% of the entire armed forces, they make up almost 50% of last year's Army and Air Force discharges under Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Race is another factor that is relevant in these discharges. African American women are discharged under Don't Ask, Don't Tell at 3 times the rate that they serve in the military. These statistics are not evidence that the military is upholding unit cohesion, good order and discipline, or any of the other convenient catchphrases used by the proponents of this archaic and useless policy. These statistics are, at the least, shocking and at the worst, shameful. Numbers like this originate from an ugly context which we have to discuss. Sexual harassment of women in uniform is pervasive. Lesbian baiting is simply another insidious manifestation of sexual harassment. Many servicewomen risk 2 equally devastating prospects as far as their professional careers are concerned. Either resist a serviceman's advances and be labeled lesbian, or don't resist and get labeled promiscuous. Being labeled a lesbian, even by rumor, can prompt an investigation that ends in a discharge under Don't Ask, Don't Tell. I currently direct Servicewomen's Action Network, SWAN, a nonpartisan, nonprofit organization that serves both current U.S. servicewomen and women veterans. SWAN's About Face initiative exposes the disproportionate targeting of servicewomen and servicewomen of color in particular by the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy. I was proud to wear the uniform and proud to serve my country. Don't Ask, Don't Tell is a blemish on the spirit with which Americans choose to serve and on the values which we defend. Thank you.